Our long-range forecast shows September to November rainfall is very likely to be above average for most of the eastern half of Australia. Days are likely to be warmer than average for northern, western and southeastern Australia, and nights are very likely to be warmer nationwide, except in the southwest. July temperatures were above average for much of northern, eastern and southern Australia, and below average for parts of Western Australia and Western Queensland. Rainfall was average to above average across most of Australia during July, bringing welcome falls to many areas impacted by prolonged rainfall deficiencies. Root zone soil moisture remains above average across much of the north, parts of the southwest and along much of the eastern seaboard. Rainfall since the start of July has increased soil moisture across much of the southern mainland. However, soil moisture remains below average across parts of the southeast. July rainfall has eased the severity of rainfall deficiencies for the year to date in some areas. However, rainfall deficiencies persist in parts of the south and the far west. Looking ahead, September to November sea surface temperatures are forecast to remain warmer than average in waters to Australia's north, east and southeast. A negative Indian Ocean dipole in the coming months is increasingly likely. Daytime temperatures for September to November are likely to be above average for northern, western and southeastern Australia, while overnight temperatures are very likely to be above average almost nationwide. September to November rainfall is very likely to be above average across the eastern half of Australia. Below average rainfall is likely for parts of Western Australia. There's also an increased chance of unusually high September to November rainfall for much of eastern Australia. For August to October, near median to high stream flow is likely for most sites. Low flow is likely across parts of the south. We update our long-range forecast regularly. Select your location to find out more. Visit bom.gov.au/climate.